anyway. But recording in progress. All right, give everyone a hello wave. And a deep breath. Stretch through the fingertips. One more on each side. Ready to weight shift onto one side. Last one. Feet apart. Rotate to one side. Pivot off of your back toe. Last one, each side. Shake it off. Let's do some side stepping. This time, add the step over and bending down. Each one with a breath. Two more. Shake it off. Go to sunflower moonflowers. Feet apart. Reach. Exhale as you go down. Two more. Shake it out. Take a breath. Let's do our neck and shoulder exercise. We'll be tall and shrug. Up, back, and down. One more. Always check back to be tall before each type of move. Here towards shoulder. Let's look right and left. Looking up, exhaling down. From here, press a little bit taller. Feet directly under you. Energy presses toward the earth. Top of the head goes toward the sky. Breath in here. Exhale. One more time. Keep that tall feeling throughout while you resist on one side. Other side. From the front. And back. And release. Let's work on the hands. Start with the circle of the wrist. Reverse. Grasp really strong. Fling. One finger comes in. Spread all wide. Pinch, thumb, and finger. Feel the tight grip. Lightly to a circle. Flick. This time, lace your fingers. Note which thumb you have on top. Open them up. Relace other thumb on top. Try it several times without looking at your hands. Last time. And to shake them out, we always do a rain dance here. Take a breath in, lightly wiggle them out. Once more. And into stretching the last several fingers. Check for the shoulder to be down as possible. Palm down. Other hand, starting palm up. And down. Release. Take a little deeper breath. We'll do some leg exercise, starting with the side leg raise. If you need a perch. And out we go. And 12, and change. Take a breath. And 12. Now, next, we'll do the knee lift. Land back on your foot. You want to try a little extra motion. Try the knee up. If you need to hold, that's fine too. Changing sides. Take a breath. One more. Release. We'll work on balance for one foot. Whatever side props you would like. Let's start standing on one leg, either leg. You can keep the toe down on the floor a little farther up your leg if you wish. It's your choice what you will do with the arms, whether you hold something or lightly skim them over a surface. And when you're ready, if you want to add a slow kick forward, try that. And change sides. Take a breath and always starting tall. Once more. Down. Second variation. Standing on one leg. Again, toe can be on the ground or up. It's the knee moving outward and in. You decide how far. If you prefer just to hold it there the entire time, that's fine too. It's your time to play. Take a breath as you come out. Several breaths. Other leg. Foot where you desire. Knee moves. For some, it can be more of a hip opener, more than just balance. Let your body tell you what it needs. Come down. Toe comes back on the ground. It can stay on the ground. This is a lot of balance. Or come up again. Arm position. Keep it where your neck is happiest. Coming out to switch sides. Breaths in between. Set up your base. Then work. Coming out. Nice work. Last one for balance can be around the world. Your option is to touch your toe lightly or to actually put the weight on the foot. Play with it. Where we go to the front, side, back, together, front, side, back, together, front, side, back, together, front, side, back, together, reverse, back, side, front, together, back, side, front, together, back, side, front, together, back, side, front, together, changing sides, several breaths in between, starting tall, then front, side, back, together, front, side, back, together, front, side, back, together, front, side, back, together, reverse, back, side, front, together, back, side, front, together, back, side, front, together, back, side, front, together. Excellent. Take a breath. Next, we'll work with our hand weights. And if you want to take a break and take a beverage, that's good. When you are ready to start, we're going to stir the pot first, which is left foot forward, right foot back. Stir. Feel the arm hanging from the shoulder socket, drawing a big O on the ground or in the air. Reverse. Great. We're going to change sides. Right foot forward. Reverse. And come up. Take a breath. We'll do rowing next. Again, left foot forward, right foot back, and the elbows come back. And come up. Between sets, we'll do some front arm raises. Starting tall. Any strain to the lower back, keep the knees a little soft, lightly bent. Two more. Take a breath. Second set of rowing, this time right foot forward, elbows back. One more time. Standing up. This time a set of side arm raises. Not higher than the shoulder. And take a breath. Let's go with curls. with the palm facing up. And 12. Big breath. Next, we'll push overhead with one hand at a time, feet perhaps a little farther apart. And so you're placing something on the top shelf or bringing it back down. Movement starts in your feet. Two more with each arm. Take a breath and come down for some shoulder rolls for recovery. One more time. We will do a set of triceps. Again, left foot forward, right foot back. And most important, elbows stay in place. The hand pushes back. It's the elbow opening. One more. Come up, take a breath. In between tricep sets, we're going to do our combination move, which is a hammer curl and an overhead press, two weights at the same time. Again, knees perhaps a little soft. Pull them up, push them up. Two more sets. And down, go for a little recovery roll. Slow breath in, slow breath out. Pursing the lips like a little kiss helps in the recovery on the breath. Two more breathing. Great. Last set for the triceps. This time, right foot forward, left foot back, elbows in place, open them. One more. Take a breath. Time for squats. Decide how many weights you will use. And when you're ready, slowly down, powered up. 1. Good. 5. 7. 9. 11. And one more. Beautiful. Take a breath. In between, lifting your heels. Decide how much balance assistance you need. One more time. Shake out. Second set of squats. When you're ready, here we go. 2. 4. 6. 8. 10. And 12. Shake out. Take a breath. And one more set for heel raises. And done. Shake it out. Next, we'll do our swings. Again, decide what weights you're going to need. And first, we'll start with the baseball. This is all about the weight shifting from one foot to the other. Notice how your heel may come up or pivot on the toe like a golfer. Same thing from the other side. This is a lot of trunk rotation. Going into a wood shop. Same thing, it's a weight shift. Another option is just to swing low like golf. And from the other side. Action starts in the feet. Momentum goes into the waist for the turn and the shoulders. One more time. And take a breath. Now we'll take a seat with both of our weights for some wrist exercise. Again, take yourself a beverage break at any time. Okay. When you're seated, palm up on the thighs or hanging over the thighs, and we'll do a wrist curl. One more time. From here, palm up, palm down to forearm rotation. Keep the palms down. This is a reverse curl. One more time. Take a breath. We'll do abdominal work. You may use weights if you like for extra resistance or not. Main thing is starting with the hips at the front of your seat. Arms gently across your chest and lean back several inches. Now when you're ready, come up. This is also a reverse curl. It's a reverse sit-up. Most of the work is done when you're leaning back to keep yourself from falling back. Check the position of your chin, if it's up or down, to keep your neck feeling long and reduce any neck tension or strain. From here, we're going to look a little to the right and perhaps inch the right knee off the ground. Same thing to the other side. 2 more on each side. And take a breath. If you have the weights, put them down. We'll sit back and do some ankle work. So holding the feet off the ground, we're going to circle the ankle just like we did the wrist. Reverse direction. From here, point your toes forward. Pull them up. Alternating. And feet down, take a breath. We're going to open the shoulders. You may want to sit a little more forward. Taking hold of one of your elbows. Lift it up. Notice what happens to the rib cage. If it pokes out, counterbalance it with the lift of the arm. making the breath slow. Bring that one down. Same thing with the other arm. Slow breath as you lift it up. All exhales are long. And bring them down. Take one across. Give yourself a pat on the back and a big hug. Acknowledge that you've made the effort to exercise today. Holding that arm tight. Open the elbow. Notice if you're sitting tall from your sitting bones to the head, you glance a little bit at the fingertips, the spine rotation. Or the upper spine. And bring that one down, take a breath. Other side, pat yourself on the back. Acknowledge something positive in your day. Opening it out. Grow tall. And maybe glance at the fingertips. And bring them down. Bring them to the seat behind you. Sit tall. Squeeze the shoulder blades to open the chest. You can take one of those hands higher up your back. Maybe get some help from the other hand. And switching to the other hand, a little higher up the back, if possible. And coming out, take a breath. We're going to work on the hamstrings. Again, double check that the hips are at the front of your chair. Put the right heel on the ground, toes pointing up. It's a hip hinge. You can hold on to the chair, hold on to your leg somewhere. Work with your breath. And after a while, you may be able to go a quarter inch farther. Slowly working your way up. As we're going to change sides, left heel on the ground and hinge forward. And coming up slowly into the trunk rotations as we sit. Again, get your best comfort position. You're going to put your left hand on your right knee. Growing tall. Start the rotation from your hips. Don't overstrain the neck. Coming around to put the right hand on the left knee. Growing tall from the hips. Then start the rotation. Again, to your right side, growing tall. and around to the left. Grow tall, breathing calmly. And unwinding to face the front. On our way to standing up for the leg stretches, we'll do 4 really good chair stands. So arms out of the way, come up slowly. More importantly, how slowly can you go back down as close to the chair, but not touching. Come back up. That's 2. With control, no plopping is why we do this. That's 3. One more time. Beautiful. Remain standing, and we'll do the lower leg stretches. Wherever you are, if you have something to hold on to, it's right foot forward, left foot back. This time the heels on the ground. We put a slight bend in the back knee. You might notice your weight moving toward the back heel. And finally, lifting up the back heel with a little rear squeeze on the glutes. More weight again is on the front leg. Or balance between both. Switching legs. Right foot back, toes point ahead. It's a good little check. The back knee straight. Then the back knee to extend. Yep. A little more weight to the front legs of the back. Heel comes up. Feel the power in your rear glutes. Actually, all glutes are in the rear. The right one, if you have that leg back. And come out. Opening the thighs for the warrior. If the right knee is out, keep it pointed toward the toe. Doesn't matter how wide they are. Every body is different. Arms extend to the side. Forward hand comes down. Other arm comes up. It can be a bit of a rotation to look at that top hand. If the neck is too rotated, de-rotate it. And then reverse the arm position. Just check in with your breathing throughout. Arms lower as we change the leg position to the other side. Feel the earth for support. Arms for balance. Dropping the front hand. Reverse the arm. And coming down. Great work, everybody. We'll finish with the Qigong breathing. Slow breath in, quick breath out for the diaphragm muscle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ha. 1, 2, 3, ha. 1, 2, 3, ha. 1, 2, 3, ha. This time feet are apart and knees are soft while you rotate the arms. 2 and 3 in. Ha. 1, 2, 3. Ha. 1, 2, 3. Ha. And 1, 2, 3. Ha. Celebrating with the right hand. 1, 2, 3. Ha. 1, 2, 3. Ha. 1, 2, 3. Ha. And 1, 2, 3. Ha. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Ha. 1, 2, 3. Ha. 1, 2, 3. Ha. And 1, 2, 3. Ha. Great job, everybody.